to the catch-up. I'm your host, Napiera Groves Boykin, and this is...
C-Nell in the building. What's happening?
What's up, y'all? All right.
What's good?
All right, cousin.
Yeah, man. What's happening?
We got one in.
Yeah.
We got one in.
It's about time, man.
It is a better week.
I had to pull out the black and orange, you know what I'm saying? You know,
It is...
I know it's old, but hey, whatever, right?
I love it. It's our second week. And they did it for us. They did it for us in what was week 4 of the NFL season.
Man.
We finally, as Bengals fans, we got it in.
Got that dub.
We got it in.
Got that dub.
And now we're insufferable. Look at us. It's pitiful. Look at it. It's like.
Yes, we are terrible right now.
But you know what? I'm just going to take it. They're going to have to live with it. Yes. Yeah. Because we're not what our record says we are. We're not. We are not a 1-3 team.
They definitely better than that.
But we're not.
They definitely better than that.
Yeah, and we showed it.
Yeah.
I think we showed it.
Yeah.
We looked a heck of a lot better.
The offense looked good.
Yeah, we can get to the defense.
We can talk about, yeah.
Defense was a little, still on the little.
It's on the struggle bus, man.
Yeah, man, it was kind of putrid again.
The defense is on the struggle bus. I seen a few good things, turnover, you know what I'm saying? But they got to start getting stops.
Yeah.
Carolina almost came back, and that's
unbelievable. Dude, I turned it. I'm not gonna lie. I had an event for one of my kids, and I was like, I'm not even gonna watch this right now. I had to turn it off. I came back to it later. I turned it off because I was like, if we sit here and let the Carolina Panthers with Andy Dalton,
the Red Rifle,
come back,
was out there lighting it up, man. How you, yo,
you can't let that happen. can't let. And they almost tried to, because in pure Cincinnati fashion, we will find a way to lose it. So,
but see, okay, yeah, what? All right. I don't think that's our culture no more, but I get what you're saying though. Yeah. Over the years, I get that.
We find a way to lose it, and the refs find a way to help us lose it often.
Oh, yeah, they definitely putting their bid in with that.
Yeah, but I think this week, even though defense still looks a little shaky, we got to figure out, protecting the run, and defending the run, and defending the end zone.
They got to get some pressure on these quarterbacks.
Oh, my gosh, the red zone.
Trey can't be the only guy.
The red zone defense is atrocious. But on the bright side, Joe looked like MVP. Joe looked like if our record wasn't 1-3, Joe looked like MVP.
Yeah, he'd be in the hunt right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
That man is balling out of control.
He's balling. We can't expect our offense though to carry us every week.
And that's the problem. You can't expect them to score 30 or more points every week. Like the defense has to show up. They have to get stops. They have to get turnovers.
Honestly, it hasn't all been on Joe. It hasn't been. Actually, I don't think a lot of it has been on Joe. A lot of it has been, I think, for me, poor play calling, poor planning. So that's on coaching. And we're not gonna get me started on Zach Taylor. But
hey, man,
that's a whole nother thing.
Zach is okay. What I realized about Zach Taylor is he does make adjustments.
Does he?
He does.
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't think so.
I think he makes adjustments.
Not in ways that feel creative. And what I'm watching a lot in the league, particularly this year, I've seen all these trick and play calls and fun calls and creative calls that, the Bengals aren't even close to executing.
Well, like I said,
anything creative.
That offense is still like kind of finding its identity right now. They still kind of like searching for like who they really are. They're good, but we don't know exactly like what their offense is like. This isn't the high flying offense of that Super Bowl year. You know what I'm saying? We incorporate more of the run game this year. We're using tight ends that like we've never used tight ends. When do we ever have tight ends?
I don't know, but can I say, I mean, I miss Apple.
Ooh, Eli? You talking about Eli?
They making us miss Apple. That's how bad it is out there. I'd rather Apple out there at least trying with some, and getting hit up with 1,000 penalties, but still trying out there. He was at least
sitting this Apple.
I mean, it's rough.
I don't know
It's
if
rough.
I miss him more than I miss Cheeto. I miss Cheeto. That dude was.
Yeah, and Reader.
Damn. Yeah, DJ Reader, man. That was a big loss. That was a big loss to that defense. And that's one of the reasons we having trouble stopping this run. We don't have guys that big to block all that. There's.
Yeah. And I think we have guys, but Zach's not using them.
There is a question of
them.
why Jordan Battle is not out there. He's a good run defender and they're not using him. I don't understand that.
Yeah, So, but I want to stay positive today because not only does Joe look good, but what's our little tight end boy? What's his name? The new
Eric
one?
All.
All
And he can do
nothing.
it all. He can
All
do it
or
all.
nothing,
he can
baby.
Catch the pass. He blocking in the run game.
He's fast. Well, he's not super fast, but
He's a big dude. That's a big target,
he's a
man.
big boy.
That's a big target.
And T looked better today.
T looked great.
Yes, yeah.
T looked great.
T looked better yesterday. Sorry. it's Monday.
T looks great. He looked
T
like
looked
he's
better.
on track to being who he is. T, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
listen, I was telling you literally, he just got back. Last week was his first game. I know he looked a little rusty. He still made some great catches, but he was rusty. He was rusty. And you could tell, there's a rhythm happening again. There's,
Yeah, and
the chemistry is coming
that's
back.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the chemistry part, man.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
That's true.
And so I'm excited. Jamar got his trying to get his bank up, making sure he get this contract right.
God, I hope they
Jamar
give him
said,
a
"Y'all gonna
contract,
give me
man.
this ball, and I'm gonna run it."
Please just pay Jamar Chase, man. Please. As a Bengal fan, I'm begging you, please.
And honestly, find a way to pay T. Find a way to keep both of them boys.
I don't think it's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, it may not. It's probably not. But I think it's worth trying. Listen, I know we a broke team. How can the family business be the team cannot be your only family business. We don't have to go there again. But we'll talk about that on another episode.
Yeah,
but
man.
our boys look good. Defense looked a little rough. Who else were you liking?
I was liking Chase Brown, running back. That dude was looking real good. He had 15 rushes, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That's okay. He looked really good last year too, right?
Yeah. Last year when Burrow went out, that dude is explosive. I think he gonna take over the number 1 spot in running back soon. So, yeah, he looked real good, man. That running game altogether, man. I don't think I've seen a running game out of him like that in a while.
Well, I feel like they still have a little more work to do. They got to be able to push in, not collapse. Last week was just too much collapsing in the red zone. So
it's interesting how, the red zone situation.
It's like we can't punch it in. You can't get. It's like, they're not. And again, not being creative. Why can't we have that on the other side? Why can't we have that on our offense? Why can't we make?
Well, we don't even have to do trick plays.
You don't have to do trick plays, but it's okay to do them every now and again.
Yeah, but we got 2 pretty good tight ends. Why ain't we using them in the end zone? Why ain't we using them in the red zone? They're big. Throw the ball up. Who gonna go up there and get it?
I don't know. I don't have answers for you and Zach Taylor, okay? That's your boy.
I'm just saying, if you in the red zone and you struggling, well, here's a huge tight end that's bigger than all the DBs out there. Throw it up to him. What they gonna do? They can't. Who's
calling those plays? Okay, I'm gonna move on to the division. But who they? One chant for it. Since we got it, we did it.
Baby, who they?
Let's here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who they? Who they? Who they think go beat them Bengals? Who they? Who they? Who they think go beat them Bengals? Nobody. I know we're insufferable for our first win
Yeah, that was kind of cringe.
in week 4.
It's a little cringy. It's all right. It's all right. It's a little cringy, but we cool.
All right, it's all right. So in the division,
All right, man. Let's talk about this
AFC North.
North division. Who you want to talk about first?
well, Baltimore looked like who we thought they were.
Or just the Bills ain't who everybody thought they were.
That's true.
It could be just that simple. Like I don't think the Bills are. I think they're fraudulent.
I thought they looked good, but you pointed out a good point. They haven't really played a lot of people.
They ain't played nobody like really serious.
Nobody all that great. What was it? They've played the Jaguars. The Panthers. Oh, Miami.
In Miami. Come on.
Yeah.
Miami on the struggle bus right now without Tua.
Yeah.
Like it's rough, man.
Yeah. So, but they got their butt tapped.
Yeah, man.
They got their butt tapped.
I don't think they're that serious. I don't think so.
I think the league wants Josh Allen to be whoever they want him to be. They've been wanting him to be it for 5 years, and it just has not.
They've been wanting the Bills to be that team for like ever.
I'm like, do we forget that Josh Allen literally once in a game threw the ball the wrong way?
You ain't gonna let him live that one down.
Never. Because you can't tell me he's in the same conversation as Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes when he's throwing the ball the wrong way. He's not even in the conversation. Now,
he figured out which side was his. He figured that out.
Some foolishness. It was some foolishness. He was a total nincompoop when he first got in the league. Whatever. I'm not saying, look, I don't
He's
not
good,
like,
though.
yeah, he is
Yeah,
good. I
he's
don't
good.
not like Josh Allen. I think he seems like a decent brother or dude, and he is a great player. He's a great player.
I would take Josh Allen over a lot of people.
Of course. I'm just not sure. You know what? I will say this. I'm not sure that the QB IQ feels. I don't feel like it's on the level of, Mahomes or Joe or even like Brady or who's the old crazy person over there with the Jets? Rodgers.
Gonna call Aaron Rodgers.
The crazy person. Nah, I'm kidding. Anyway, they got very exposed in week 4.
Yeah, Baltimore ran through the boys, man.
Anyway, and Baltimore looked good. So that's scary for us.
They look good, but I don't.
That was the first game to me that they actually looked scary. The pressure was on and they looked scary. Well, we're going to find out in a couple of weeks.
Nah, next week.
Next week?
Yeah, it's next week.
No.
Yeah, we play Baltimore next week. Home game.
We're not ready. We're not ready.
Hey, man, this is a good test. You know what I'm saying? This is a good test for them.
We're not ready, bruh. All right. Elsewhere in the division, Cleveland Browns versus the Las Vegas Raiders happened, and they lost. Deshaun Watson still is not looking good.
Yeah, I know they've been. It's almost like we've been waiting for Deshaun Watson to become Deshaun Watson, like he was back in the Texans, but I don't know if that dude's still there. I don't know.
What happened though? How could 1 year off take you? I mean, people have been injured. You think he just lost who that person was, or is he eating tacos? Because he's like just paid now, and he's like.
I don't know, but he is not the same guy, and we've been waiting for him to figure it out.
Because remember, we were nervous.
Yeah,
we were nervous.
When he got to the division, I was like, yo,
that's gonna be a problem.
When he figured it out, that's gonna be a problem with that defense.
But you know what? That's the other thing, though. They have not had a full slate. Like your boy, the running back, Chubbs has been out. They got some other people, some injuries. He's been in and out.
Yeah, but I mean, you still got your weapons out there. I mean, right at this point, to me, I think it's the uniforms.
It looks like poo-poo. They look like doo-doo. That brown. By the way, this is not a Browns. Don't get it twisted. This is not a Browns hat. No. This is actually from the Negro League. It's like the Brooklyn Royals or whatever from the Negro League. Not to be confused with the Cleveland Browns because of the B and the Brown. So, want to clear that up. But anyway,
Yeah, for sure.
elsewhere,
Steelers took an L.
finally,
Yes, indeed.
the Steelers felt a little pain after having 3 weeks of glorious victories.
Which is like, I don't know how they were doing that, but
And they still, actually, they didn't lose by much. They only lost by 3.
I will say that kid, man, Justin Fields, he was looking pretty decent in that game.
Yeah, you think they're gelling?
I'm thinking they're starting to come together. I'm thinking he's starting to get that offense a little better. And with him able to run and throw the ball like that,
I don't know. We'll see.
we're gonna have to see what this kid do, man, because I don't think they did him justice in Chicago. So
Oh no, and they're paying for it. And they're paying for
I
it.
don't think they did him justice in Chicago.
Bears lost too, right?
They beat the Rams.
They did?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, they beat.
Okay, well, first of all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you how I missed it. I was momming hard on Sunday.
You were momming?
Yes, I was momming.
Oh.
You know what that means. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't know what momming means. But you've been around me enough to see what it entails.
I know you're a mom, so I know you do mom jobs.
Yes, and all day Sunday.
Your kids,
There was a basketball game.
children.
My middle one had a basketball game. My oldest one had something for her school. And then I didn't even get home. I had to watch everything in replay. So I fell asleep halfway through. Seattle, I still thought looked good today. Even though they were behind, I still thought Seattle, I like Geno Smith a lot. I thought Seattle almost came back on him.
I like him, but I don't know if he's that guy like that to take that team to the next level. I don't know if he can do that.
KC somehow still found a way to win
Even
against the
with them-
Chargers.
Even with them looking bad.
Still win. San Francisco looked like they were back to who we thought we were. Also, for the record, Washington is really, really good. At least they have been in these last 2 weeks span, and I think they're going to keep getting better. And so, as bad as that loss was last week on Monday Night Football, for us, I think we are a little more justified that team was not to be taken for granted. That team is a very, very good team.
Yeah, that
The Washington Commanders are a pretty darn good team.
Yeah, man, that kid.
He is special.
Nice with it. Yeah, he's nice with it, man.
He's special, and it's starting to look real comfortable for him. He's starting to feel like he done got that.
Yeah,
He done got a little bit in him. He done got the wins in him now. He's getting the swag. He's understanding. He's seeing stuff. He's confident.
I think the game is slowing down for him.
Oh yeah.
The game is slowing down for him. He
Oh
was
yeah.
26 to 30, 233 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, passer rating of 96. That dude, yo.
Crazy.
He might be a problem.
Might be. Well, he already was a problem for us.
I mean, no, our defense was a problem for us. Let's be fair.
And so was Jane Daniels. And so was Jane Daniels. Philly and Tampa Bay. Who cares? They be falling apart. I don't know. I don't understand what's happening.
I don't know what's struggling. I don't know if it's
Huge struggle bus. Houston came back to be who they are. Jacksonville is putrid. I don't know whose fault it is. It feels like it's a Trevor Lawrence issue. It feels like there's a Trevor Lawrence issue. He's another one where I don't think you were supposed to play that dude straight out the gate. And they did. Okay. Green Bay, Minnesota, your boy Sam Darnold is taking names.
I don't know what happened. I don't
Time.
know where he put in his Wheaties.
Time,
But he been
reps, moving from team to team, working under different people.
Yeah, but he always
Seeing
been
different
Sam
coaches.
Darnold, though.
Yeah, but he was with the Jets.
Yeah, but he was,
And wasn't he with the Panthers at one point?
and he was still Sam Darnold. But
Enough said.
But now all of a sudden it's like
And then,
he's this different person now.
no, he got to be under different coaches. He got to be in different systems. He kept putting, I'm sure, probably still putting the work in, and now it's all clicking.
That's not easy for quarterbacks, though.
It's clicking.
Usually that's not easy.
Well, it's always
Being in
finding
different systems. That's kind of tough sometimes.
Yeah, but it's finding the right match.
Yeah, you do have to find the right match. You do, and a lot of offenses are built like that. But yeah, I don't know what happened, man. Sam Darnold is looking like really good. Like he's looking like
he's killing it.
But I'm telling you, I'm still not putting that stock in him yet.
The Vikings are like 4-0.
Man, I'm not putting no stock in no team this year just because they got an undefeated record. I don't care. I
I'm
just
not
can't.
saying.
They look good. Don't get me wrong. They look good. But,
Okay.
I'm telling you, this year, we going to see, man. We going to see.
You only saying that because our record is so terrible.
I'm not.
You see?
I'm not.
I ain't looking at nobody that's got a good record.
I'm not biased at all. What are you talking about?
I'm not buying nobody that's got a good record. You undefeated. I don't care. You ain't good. Can we talk about the worst part of today? So today has been a pretty awful day in sports as far as how we lost some of our legends in various sports. I personally want to start off with Pete Rose. We're obviously both from Cincinnati, and I'm a little older than him, but I grew up with Pete Rose being a staple in our lives, our sports lives in Cincinnati, long before all the gambling stuff. He was Charlie Hustle. He was with the Big Red Machine. I watched that record-breaking night. I could hear the fireworks outside of our house when he hit that home run. I think it was like 4,190 something. And I remember actually seeing him one time in Gold Star Chili, a location one time, and being like, holy crap, Pete Rose. And he was kind and was giving people back then autographs. And I just want to say shame on Major League Baseball. Shame on Major League Baseball.
Yeah, that was a little harsh.
Because Pete Rose should not have passed on without being in the Hall of Fame. I don't care. I don't care that you get over it, baseball. Get over it. The numbers don't lie. He did his time. You held him out. But he was 83 years old when he passed away. And he broke multiple records. He's a 3-time champion. And he deserved to be in the Hall. And MLB.
Absolutely. He definitely deserves to be in the Hall.
You messed up.
He definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
And shame on you for that.
Yeah.
Shame on you for that.
You'd have gave him a few years suspension or something like that, fine. But lifetimes, like forever, like that's crazy.
To make an example.
That's insane.
And honestly, it didn't work. Because even with Pete Rose, gambling on the game or whatever, and now we have sports gambling. Everybody can bet on games. But not only that, everybody still found a way to cheat in your sport.
Yeah,
your sport did not have enough technology to beat the cheating, and everybody at some point or another cheated in your sport. And you can't keep everybody out, but you kept him out. And it is a shame. It is god-awful. He was one of our baseball heroes growing up, and it's a bad day. It's a bad day for MLB. And we lost someone special, particularly for us in our hometown.
Yeah, baseball in general. He did a lot for the game, man.
Yeah. In another sport, we lost Dikembe Mutombo. Played for a lot of different teams, the Hawks, the Nuggets. But we definitely know him from Philly. Mutombo died today, unfortunately, of breast cancer. I was sickened to hear that because he was only, I think, 58 years old. Everyone I know that knows, I have some friends in sports that have ever known him or met him, had nothing but amazing things to say about him. I just knew him from a public persona, and he just seemed like a pretty amazing humanitarian philanthropist. what he did for his home continent of Africa, built hospitals and schools, and it just doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair. There are other people walking around that are not great humans, and it really feels like that guy should not be someone who left us so early. So we here at the Catch Up want to personally send out our heartfelt condolences to both the Rose family and the Mutombo family. Sad day for us in sports.
Sad day for sports. Lost 2 legends.
Yeah. Also, a few folks in entertainment. I used to be on a soap opera, a CBS soap opera called As the World Turns. We lost someone in our community. Soap star Drake Hoggeston passed away yesterday. So I'd like to give condolences to Drake's family. I met him once and he was very kind and gracious. And that was sad news, along with Chris Christopherson, who I never met, but I was just in love with as a child from A Star is Born with Barbra Streisand and a few other things. But Star is Born is what I was like, he's cool. And John Ashton from the Beverly Hills Cops movie. Yeah, so a lot of loss. So, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
I'm happy to be here, and we're grateful for everything those people contributed. And again, our condolences to all of those folks. How you doing? How was your weekend?
Weekend was cool.
It was cool?
It was cool. Busy but cool.
Yeah?
A lot of work.
You went on any dates? Okay, we can talk about it later.
I went out on any date. Okay.
I'm just asking. I mean, I'm your cousin. I'm just asking any friends?
Yeah, I got friends.
Okay, that's enough of that. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. There's nobody I'm like dating exclusively.
Okay.
But I do have friends,
Okay, Kel, I'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I was momming this weekend a lot of momming. So I have nothing to report.
Did you watch the movie?
Which one?
The last Beverly Hills Cop.
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't watch it.
I haven't seen it. I heard it was funny.
It was good.
I haven't seen it. Okay, rate them.
Beverly Hills Cop.
All 4, rate them. Because to me 2 is the best, but I haven't seen 4, so.
You say 2 is the best.
Yeah, I think 2. It's one of those rare things where the sequel was like, or the second one was.
2, I'll tell you one thing. 2 was good. I'll probably say the first one, the second one, the fourth one, and then the third one.
Yeah, third one.
Yeah,
I think third one is when I tapped out, so that's probably why I didn't get a chance to watch the fourth. Yeah. What else? So should we take a look at our picks for week 5? Let's look at week 5.
Okay.
All right.
Let's look at some NFL picks for week 5.
By the way, shout out to Gold Star Chili in Cincinnati, Ohio, even though I am a Skyline girl. If you ever get a chance, if you ever go back to Cincinnati, like I said, we live in Los Angeles, but if you ever get a chance to go to Cincinnati, Ohio, you got to go to Skyline Chili. It is how we get down. I'll be in Ohio this weekend. I'm going to Cincy this weekend for some events, and I will be having my Skyline definitely on the side. Oh yeah. All right.
Bring back some Grippos?
Yeah, I'll bring you back some Grippos. You want some Grippos? All right. Let's get into it. Week 5. Let's take our picks.
All right, let's start with our team, our game then.
Start with our game. We have our first divisional game of the season. Home game. It's an early game. I'd like to take us. I don't know if we're gonna win.
Us all day, man. Listen, it's gonna be
Okay, a lot of confidence over there.
27-24 Bengals. You know what I'm saying? We taking that first dub. We taking that first win in the division.
I'm gonna go.
Be fearless out here. Go ahead.
It's definitely going to be high scoring. It's going to be high scoring. It's going to be like...
Nah, for real. If that defense, if there's any time to show up,
they go light us up.
We need you this week.
They're going to light us up.
No, Lou going to get it done, man. I believe in Lou. Lou going to get it done.
I pray that everybody stays healthy. The last time we played the Ravens at the beginning of the season, we lost Joe. So that's what I'm really hoping, that we can kind of get through this week without any major injuries. Not to Joe, not to T, not to Jamar, not to...
But we understand what this is. This is FC North, divisional matchup. This is going to be brutal. This is going to be violent. It's going to be a rough one, man. That's AFC North football, man.
Yeah. I'm going to have some wishful thinking and hope that we win. Okay, moving on. First up Thursday night are the Buccaneers and Falcons. I'm going to take the Falcons. Who you got?
I really do want to go Falcons.
I'm going Falcons.
I do want to go Falcons.
Go Falcons.
Where is it at? Is it in Atlanta?
In Atlanta. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bucks.
Okay. Let's remember these picks. Jets versus Vikings on Sunday. Yep. That is somewhere else in another country because it's at 6:30 a.m.
Yep, it's a London game.
London game.
Yep.
Jets versus Vikings. I'm going Vikings all the way.
I guess I would be the opposite. I guess I'll go to Jets.
Okay.
I think Aaron Rodgers shows up.
Bears, Panthers. Panthers at Bears.
Andy Dalton's playing really good. I can't even front. That dude balling. I'm going Panthers.
I'm going Bears.
Andy Dalton, Panthers.
I'm going Bears. Ravens at Bengals. We are both lightly treading Bengals, even though we know it's wishful thinking. Bills at Texans. I joyfully want to go for the Texans.
I'm going with the Texans. I don't believe the Bills.
I'm going for the Texans.
I'm still going with the Texans because Texans are going to turn that around real fast. C.J. Stroud is really good. That coach is really good. They got weapons all over that. Yeah,
they do.
I'm going with the Texans.
And it's at Texas. It's at Houston. Yep.
It's fine.
All right. You got Colts, Jaguars. Colts at
I'm going
Jacksonville.
Joe Flacco.
I am too. The Jaguars are.
We going Joe Flacco though?
Awful.
In 2024, we going Joe Flacco.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
Listen.
Can you believe that?
As long as there was a Colt McCoy still around. We got Miami and New England.
Is Tua still gonna be out?
He might be eligible to come back next week. That dude should not come back next week.
Hey, if he can come back, I'm going Miami. But if he ain't in the game,
I don't want to see him come back, and I don't want to watch that game. I'm not going to watch that game. So whoever wins, I won't be watching it. But I think I'm going to take. They're both 1-3. I think I'm going to take the Patriots.
I mean, yeah, Tua ain't playing.
Even if he is playing, I'm going to take the Patriots.
If he's playing, I'm taking Miami.
Browns at Commanders. Let them get a taste of Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
I'm taking Commanders.
I'm going to have to lean the Commanders' way, too.
Dude, they're 3-1.
I don't know if they've seen a defense like that, though. That Browns defense.
Well, let's see. All right, Raiders at Broncos. I'm rooting for the Raiders because I'm rooting for Antonio.
Right now. I don't know what it is, but they just rolling.
Cardinals at Niners.
It's a divisional match.
Yep.
I'm still going Niners.
Absolutely Niners.
Where's it at?
In San Francisco. I'm going Niners. Yep. Green Bay at Rams.
I want to say Rams so bad.
I'm going for Green Bay. They just lost.
Yeah.
So.
Good. I think I'm going with Green Bay.
And Jordan Love I think he just came back, so they should be a little better.
Yeah.
They should be better off next week.
Yeah. I'm going Green Bay with that.
I'm going to go with Green Bay. At least I hope so. Giants and Seahawks. Giants at Seahawks. I'm actually going to take my New York Giants.
Ooh.
I am.
You believe in that guy.
Who, Vera DeMilo? I like my Giants. I like the Giants. You know, the Giants are
This week.
the Giants are my New York team.
It was fun to watch them play because they were one of the few teams that could beat the Patriots and Tom Brady. So that was always cool to see. But yeah, no, I didn't like it when we played them in the playoffs. That was kind of whack.
It's terrible. Anyway, Cowboys at Steelers. Please, for the first time, I'm rooting for the Cowboys.
I don't know. That defense of the Steelers is really good. Like, that ain't no slouch defense. That's probably like maybe top 3 defenses in the league, if not number 1. Like, yo, that's gonna be a tall order. Where they playing at? They in Dallas or they in Pitt?
They're at Pittsburgh.
That's gonna be hard, man.
They might get spanked, but I'm rooting for Dallas for obvious reasons.
I'm always rooting against the Steelers, but if I had to choose who I think will win this game, it's probably gonna be the Steelers. But I'm rooting for Dallas.
Hope not. Monday Night Football, last game of next week. Again, in prime time. Saints at Chiefs.
I'm going to Saints.
That would be awesome.
I'm going to Saints on that one.
That would be awesome. I also believe in Santa Claus.
That's cool. That's cool. I know. Go ahead. Throw all the shade. I know. It's the Chiefs. I should never bet against them. I should never. So I'm going with the Saints. Let's go.
I hope somebody can beat the
Upset
Chiefs,
alert.
but I don't think nobody's messing with
Upset alert coming through.
with the Taylor crew. I don't think
Coming
nobody's
through.
messing with the Taylor crew. I don't think so. Cause baby, now we got bad blood. Do you think she's gonna be on the Super Bowl stage with Kendrick?
We
can talk about it next week.
Are you kidding me?
Cause baby, now we got bad blood. Bad blood. Hey, see you next week. Week 5 of the NFL. We'll talk a little bit. Oh, we didn't get to talk about the trade. The Knicks. All right, we'll talk about more of it. More basketball coming up later in the season. Holla! We got WNBA championships. We'll see what's happening. All right. Peace. Yes, like and subscribe. Yeah. Cause baby, now we got bad blood.